Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this logo, and one is a very cool logo, welding logo. But he asked me what he had to do to make it show up on a black cup. I actually wrote him back. Um, it's a powder coated tumbler, I guess. If we take a yellow box trick, go up to Object, Order, Bag of Pages, there's nothing there but black and white. All you would have to do in this particular case would be to turn that box black, go up to Object. Well, let's do this. Let's just now grab the logo and turn it white. That's what it's going to look like on the mug, because the black is going to engrave down to the silver, and so it'll look more like that because it's silver but shiny. So really, you don't have to do anything to it. I personally love the logo, but I don't like these letters. Um, you know, I mean, maybe that's his logo and that's fine, but this, doesn't look like an H. It's got a bar across there. So let's look at it. Let's do this. Let's left click, right click. And it's actually made like that. Maybe that's his logo. I think it's going to look a little bit confusing and so cramped up, like right there. Um, I don't know that he would want any help on this. Let's just try something. Let's change. Let me change this to black, and let's fill these in. And if you ever hit your nudge keys, nothing happens. Nudge it back, and then nudge it the right amount. So we're going to go down 2 inches. So I'm just going to do a couple of the letters and just see what it would take. Um, Let me just do this whole word. Okay. Now let's take these and let's left click, right click, and let's group them to, well, let's see if we can, tell you what, let's just try this. Let's go to Effects in Contour. See, the contour window isn't open or is grayed out because they're not together. So let's just group them together. Instead of welding them together, let's just group them together. As soon as I hit that, that becomes open. To the outside, I'm going to say 0.25. Oh, I got a gray. Um, let's do it in red. And see, that's way too big of a contour. Point, 0.02. And that's not enough, but we're on the way. And I think we should be using rounded corners. So now let's back up. Take that. Whoop. Got to back up another time. Let's go 0.09. Too much. And I need to make sure it's on a rounded corner. 0.05. See, that's about what he has. So I'm actually, I mean, unless that is his logo, I'd consider doing that. But, because you're going to get a lot more, easier to read. Of course, this is my personal preference. But let's do this now. Let's fill in the smart fill, or fill in the contour. And so those letters are even touching. Let's take away all the outline. Let's make them white. See, we got something kind of shadow behind there. Well, whatever that is, let's take and make this black. You go up to Object, Order, Back of Page. To me, that's easier to read. But I can't even remember now what it looked like. Yeah. See, he's got black on the outside. So if that's his logo, far be it from me to judge it. Anyway, I know this is a little confusing, but I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.